Anarchy music.
It's like women want to do the same line of work that a man does, but do a little bit less and demand that they get paid the same amount. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Well, if you're gonna look at it like that, now
men usually work harder than the women, so of course he's gonna get paid.
If you're gonna talk like that, then okay.
Women go off of dressing sexy at work, getting a little bit of leeway, this and that. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna rebut that. All that is coming from errors and growth. So you gotta understand that women that's gonna go and say those things is what they grew up on because of what they learned from the people above them.
It's just a lot of women out there
above them are the people who are above us.
There's just a lot of women out there that have that victim mentality, like they want to be looked at as a victim and shit, when in reality they not.
The reality, women has always gotten paid less than us. Yes, women were getting paid.
Yes, they did though.
Women were getting paid
back then, but not now. Like
women
how they're
were
trying to
getting
make
paid.
it seem.
Women were getting paid 20 cents a day. 20 cents a day when we was at war.
That's a fact.
To build all of our shit.
That's a fact. I'm not arguing that, but that was back then. Like, it's not like that now, how they trying to make it seem it is.
But it is like that.
To a certain extent, yeah, but not the
full-blown
way they trying to make it seem.
Whether it's full-blown, half-blown,
like,
or
they're
quarter-blown.
gonna make it seem like every single woman in America is a victim and makes less than a man. Everywhere, that's the shit they're trying to put in your head, and it's not true. Well, if they was to say some women, then I'm like, yo, you're right, absolutely. But it's like, they're just not doing that.
But
they're just trying to...
Who's putting that? Because no one's putting it in my head.
All these people you see talking on TV about it, that's all they say. And it's a lot of men, that's what I call white knights, that they try to be on the women's side, try to look like the good guy and shit, instead of speaking actual facts and truth and statistics and shit. Be like, yo, I understand where y'all women coming from, but it's not 100% true what
you're gonna be.
And if you do that, you labeled as a sexist and this and that. That's what I'm saying, though.
No, some of the things that you say, you can be labeled as a sexist.
What's up, guys, man? Your boy Denzel is here. And Open TV is now in effect. Right now, I'm about to walk the streets of New York City. I'm about to stop a few fellas on the street, and I'm about to ask one question and one question only. I'm lying. I'm about to ask multiple questions, a whole lot of questions. And it's about men and money, right? And what is it about the dollar that fulfills the man? And honestly, ladies, I know y'all gonna get real upset with this, but do y'all deserve to be paid more than us or just as much as us? Obviously, ladies don't deserve to be paid less than us. But I want to see what some guys got to say on the street as I bring this to their attention. And I want to get more in depth. If some men have money, what are we going to do with that money? Are you going to help people? Are you going to keep going ahead and buying lavish things? Man, there's only one way to find out. We about to walk through these streets. And I want to know about this unemployment rate. People say that women get paid less and all of that, but I feel that, you know, women get more jobs than us men. In today's day and age, talking 2018, yo, so walk me through the city. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You about to stop a few fellas on the street. Do you feel like men are more entitled to receiving more of a higher pay than women, even though you have a lady?
No, definitely not. I think anyone's entitled to any pay that they're capable of in terms of skills. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. It should be about capability and skill, and that's what it comes down to.
Okay. Now, who are you a fan of? In terms of sports, celebrity, who are you a fan of?
Oh, that's tough. Sports, I'm a Miami Heat fan.
Miami Heat? Yeah. So who is your favorite? Wade?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were Dwayne Wade and you got paid his amount of money, which he makes millions of dollars, what would you do? What would you do as Dwayne Wade? How would you handle that money?
Well, I would be thinking, how can I take the money I have and make it 10 times that amount? So that would be my number one priority. But also finding a way to give back is always good. I think more powerful is using your voice. So if you're in a position of power, money can only do so much, but your voice can probably have a better impact than your money will, right? Because your voice is limitless. Money is, you're going to run out of time.
Do you feel like men should make more money than women?
Do I feel like men should make more money than women? Honestly, I feel like it's like a matter of like, you know, like how much work you like, you know, like have experience type of shit. Like, it's not like really like a matter of like, oh, it's a gender barrier bullshit. Like, I don't think it's a gender barrier. I think it's a matter of like dead ass like like you get what you give. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you ain't really put the time and work in to work on yourself, you feel me? Like, say you go to a job, a guy like get paid more than a woman. I say that's probably because of his experience. I don't think it's because of like him being a man. Probably like he just had you know, more experience in that same field type shit. Like, I think it's just, I just think it's like that. Like, I just think go by like your job experience and like what you know.
I think it should be equality. Everybody should have what they work for. I don't think one male should get more paid than one female. I feel like everybody should get paid the equal amount of what they work for. I don't really say anything like males and female. A female can work harder than a male. At the same time, a male can work harder than a female. If you're working, I feel like you should get paid. It's no matter what type of gender you are. I feel like everybody deserves the right amount of what they're putting in for.
Now, I wanted to ask you, in terms of Ireland, right? Do men get paid more than women in Ireland?
Yeah.
They do? They do? Okay. So now, not only in America do men get paid more, also in other countries. Now, in terms of Ireland, right? Do you feel like men should be getting paid more than women, depending on what they do in Ireland?
No, I think depending on the pay, it should just be what job you do, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter.
All right, cool. So what about in America? In America, statistically, it's saying that women work more than men, so that men are more unemployed, right?
Okay.
But women are more employed than us. So what is your opinion on that? Since women work more than us in this country, right, and men work less, but men do get paid more, how do you feel that weighs out? Do you still feel like men should still be paid more, even though that women have more opportunities to work?
I'm not really sure. It doesn't sound very fair, but
Yeah.
I think you should get paid for what you do. Like,
Yeah.
If you're doing the same work, you should get paid the same.
You know what I'm saying? So now, who are you a fan of in terms of sports, celebrities? Who are you a fan of?
Probably Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
So if you were Dwayne Johnson, right,
Yeah.
and you had his money, how would you use it? How would you use his money?
I don't know. Pretty much how he used it, really.
What's your name?
James Brown.
James
Please don't laugh.
I got you.
Well,
I
I
got
fight
you.
you.
Alright.
Nah, because I've heard this shit my whole life.
Alright. I want to ask you, how do you feel about men making more money than women? How do you feel about that?
I don't think they do.
Oh, you feel like men don't make more money than women?
Hey man, there's a lot of shirts walking around saying, hey, girls rule. All these shirts these kids have on saying girls rule.
So you feel like because of that shirt, women are making more much money than men?
Look, man, they're buying the girls' shirts.
Cause you out here in the streets.
Now
right?
watch it.
And you can see for
They ain't
yourself.
smart as us.
Yeah.
They were built the same way. It's just the real.
All right. So his, observations that women are smarter than men, and
Nah, I
that.
didn't say smarter.
So it's what do you say?
As smart.
So they're just as
They're
smart.
equal.
They're equal. So men and women should get paid the same.
Yes, without a doubt.
If you had $1 million, what would you do with it? And be honest.
I'd open my house and home in a good home.
Ah, okay. Say that one more time. One more
A
time.
house and a home and a good home. Not
right.
a bad one.
A house and a home and a good home. That's what he would do. If he had $1 million as a man. Thank you. We're going to keep going around New York City asking a whole bunch of questions. James Brown, thank you, my brother.
You with my brother?
All right. Peace out and love. Wait, I'll be back. Come on. If you had $1 million,
Yes.
what would you do as a man?
I would make that into $100 million. $1 million ain't do good for anyone.
That's true. That's true. Did you take care of your lovely
I'm already thinking. I'm already thinking.
$1 million yourself?
Yeah.
How would you use $1 million? You as being you, who you are. And would your personality change? Be honest too.
I think I would buy a house, probably.
Buy a house?
Yeah. If it was.
and a lot of shoes or no shoes?
Yeah, a lot of shit.
A lot of shoes. This out. You guys are artists, right? So just imagine y'all niggas is on stage doing what y'all gotta do, and there's a female artist. She could honestly put out her ass out there, put the titties out. Y'all niggas can't do that.
Right.
So
now
you talking about a whole different type of
Because yeah, you got
money
that's a whole
that's being
different. Now
spent.
that right
So
there,
now
though,
how
that's
y'all gonna
different.
feel about it? We can't do that. Y'all can't go out and say, yo, this is my ass job I just got done. Y'all gotta be straight up like, yo, I gotta go straight off what I put inside the
Yeah.
studio and put that out here on an actual concert. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gotta be on stage and really finesse that.
Yeah, see-
so what is y'all opinion on that?
See, my opinion on that is that like females are able to do that, but I feel like as a male, since you're not able to do that, you should just go harder and like come off more strong than what you regularly would do. 'Cause
Man,
you're-
fuck that. I don't agree with that, bro. I'm an artist.
Okay.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm the firest nigga out here, bro. So like, I'm not about to let titties and ass deter me from my talent being acknowledged.
That's basically
And I
what I'm
feel like
saying.
my opinion on that is that's a product of rape culture, bro. But like, the reason why is it's like, yo, think about it. The minority communities, not just African Americans, you know, the minority communities, like we give the most culture to this
That's
country.
true, that's true,
You
that's
feel me?
true,
So
that's
it's like now, like everything that's happening with entertainment and like the profits of entertainment is a byproduct of the culture. So it's like, you know, everybody, you look at these signs, they put the companies in your face, you look at these clothing labels, they only put beautiful, skinny looking women in your face. Like, yo, buy this, do this, do that. And it's like, these companies are only looking for that type of look. They're not
true,
looking
that's
for,
true.
they're not looking
I
for like a
agree with
Biggie
that.
Smalls type of nigga as a rapper. You feel me? Like a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
nigga. Like he's not about to be the face of our company.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah,
look,
yeah.
they look to what's, you know, emotionally appealing to the human eye.
If y'all had $1 million, so what y'all gonna do with that money?
If I had $1 million, if I had
As
a
an
million-
artist,
as an
yes.
artist,
As an artist, what you
personally,
gonna do
if
with that
I had $1 million, one, definitely would have my own studio. That's just a must. That's going to happen. I would have my own studio, and then on top of that, I would 9 times out of 10 incorporate my studio into the public schools. Like I would dead ass work with like the non-for-profits like Boys and Girls Club, YMCA. These kids, arts is important. They taking money out of the arts budgets for education. Arts is important, that's culture. So like with $1 million, I could do a quick start a whole foundation for arts education. And it leads to so much shit like, bro, dancing, singing, writing, you know, painting, poetry, all that stuff, it leads to that, and it adds intellect, bro. Open a book, expand your vocabulary, like, you know, like we would really be doing that.
Alright, so like if I had $1 million, I know as an artist I would definitely put some money towards where I'm going to. But I know for a fact like nowadays, like to get into schools and everything, it's a lot of money. So what I'm saying, like for my family and everything, I will put everybody through school or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my friends, like you feel me? This is my brother right here.
That's my bro, bro.
So answer this though. How are niggas surviving right now? Like how are y'all surviving, hustling, and trying to make y'all music as men?
Alright, so I'm not jugging, but I'm busting moves out here. You feel me? Like I gotta hustle, yo. It's like that's all you gotta do. Uncle Sam only gonna give you that $8. That's it, an hour. That minimum wage ain't cutting it, honey. I'm sorry. Like I need my bread. And like I grind like I don't see no landing, bro.
I'm just working, trying to put myself through school, but I know like nowadays like you have to have a job to survive in this country. It's like it's really crazy because like nowadays nobody looks out for you, everybody's looking out for themselves. So it's just that the fact of the matter that I'm just working, trying to put myself through school and just try to, you feel me, survive out here in these cold streets, you feel me? It's really crazy out here though. If you really look at it, man, I'm just trying to make it in this world, you feel me?
Talk, man. Like, yo,
gotta work.
I'm just telling you, like the side hustles is left and right, man. Like I make my mixtapes. You feel me? I work on my music. I got graphics, logos. I even be out here like, you know, everybody like palm trees. So you feel me? I help them with their vacations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like, yo, you just gotta even when you go legitimate with business. A true businessman, a millionaire don't got one business.
That's true.
A millionaire
got multiple things. They got multiple
so
things.
you feel me? Like I'm right here with it right now, but I'm gonna get there with it. You feel me?
Yeah. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm saying also like if you're not on that level, you just gotta get it how you live. And I'm not just talking about dirty money or whatnot. Like it's also other ways to get it, like clean money. Like it's so many ways to work and get money. Like I don't see how nobody could support themselves. Like you feel me? If you can't support another, at least be able to support yourself. But you feel me? I just feel like everybody should just be like equal and we should have peace, to be honest. That's how
Harmony.
So Open TV has concluded for today's episode. I done did enough walking, and we got a good statistic, we got a good number, we got a good of everything. Yeah. So I'm happy with the results that we got. A lot of men came out, and a lot of men said that women should be getting paid just as equal as us, which is awesome, which is great. So ladies, keep doing your protests, keep doing what you gotta do, but understand that growth has been a part of our society from 1948 up until now. A lot of growth that's came in terms of y'all, and I wanted to make sure I went out and I wanted to get that, you know, opinion from men, so you guys can know that we support y'all, and for men to have a voice too. I feel like it's important that we have a voice, and that's why I'm here. I'm here so we could go ahead and we could speak for ourselves, and we could also help out people that need to be helped out of the opposite gender and the same gender. So Open TV, as I said previously, is now in effect. Odie is here, JD behind the scenes. You're gonna see her eventually. And bye. What is the benefit of being a man?